Hey, there we go. Now we're live. Everyone can hear me. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to send it on Snappy Snap real quick to Macally Towels in case she's around. Should I paste it on Facebook too? What do you think people would like it?
Yeah.
Hold on, chat. I mean, nobody's here right now, but hold on anyways. No, I would like to paste. Thank you. I just picked one of the random AI generated pictures. Ooh. Now I gotta decide what part of this deconstructed body I want to work on. Probably his head. Okay. First, I'll do a layer of yellow on his wings again. What's that? Oh, there it is. Gotta break in those new brushes. We're gonna try starting with this color. Hopefully it'll be a little less green. Oh yeah, this is definitely more yellow than it is green, so I'm happy about that. This is the wings. I'm gonna do a base coat, or basically a base coat. I'll probably use some of the colors that are still on there and just go like over it quickly. I need it to be more yellow. Normally it's my husband who does all the searching and looking up and watching the paint videos, but I actually looked up like flames and stuff because I want to do this like really nice. Usually I just go for it, like just go crazy. Do whatever my mind wants. Maybe that's how I'll paint Tiamat. Just do it randomly, Like whatever my brain wants. I call it my intrusive thoughts painting. Gay Tiamat, anybody? Make her all rainbow colored. Hey, we don't have to listen to Barney anymore. Right. Once I finish this part of the wing, I'm gonna go turn the Barney off because the baby's asleep now, and I'm tired of kid shows. Oh yeah, I definitely made the right decision getting a new yellow because this one, we got this one from Hobby Lobby. It's called, can I see it? Lemon Yellow. I had to peel, I cleaned some of it off. Sorry, this is just my laptop camera. I don't have an actual like camera yet, but this is. I had to strip some of the paint off of his face because it just was turning green, and no matter how many layers I was putting on it, it was not coming off. All right, be right back. I'm gonna go turn Bernie on. Oh, all her babies are in here. Guys, go find a spot to lay down, please. Okay, I'm back. I'll put this on. It's like my paint jacket. Okay. So, like I said, I'm painting the inside of these wings. Oop, these wings right here. I'm using a Citadel color. It's a layer, and it's phalanx yellow. Phalanx. My husband says. Okay. You know what? It kind of dried out while I was prancing around. So we're gonna re-wet the brush. Ew, got dirt on it. So with the pots, I just paint from the pots. I don't pour it out or anything. It's just, it would be a waste of paint if I did it like that. That's one thing we don't want to do is waste paint. It's actually kind of why I prefer pots over like the tubes or like the army paints, wear paints, because I always end up like just pouring way too much out. Or in these guys, like these bottles, usually end up using way too much. So these little paint pots are better because I don't waste as much. So today, me, my husband, my mother-in-law, and the baby went on a little trip into St. Cloud to sell off a sand boa. And I bought these paints, some more of the yellow that I'm using right now, a couple other yellows, some reds that we're gonna need, and I got another project. Look at that right now. I am going, when I'm done with this one, of course, to tackle a Tiamat. Let's bring that into it where you can see it. If my camera wasn't so grainy. She looks like. So that's my next project. Along with many others. That's just my next painting project. Maybe I'll just make like a whole series of craft along with me videos that nobody will watch. I do all sorts of crafts like cross stitching, trying to learn how to sew. Let's see. I think this one was a little watery, but that's okay. I feel like watery is better than dry, but who knows? This will be the third minifigure I've painted. My husband likes to paint the small ones, and apparently I like to paint the large, difficult ones. Wings like this, not bad. This one, not bad. Wings like this, terrible. The death of me. Like, I almost don't want to do it because it's so terrible. But that would be quitting, and we don't quit in this channel. We forge ahead. We are being new people, better people, which means not giving up because it's too hard or unpleasant. So when I'm not crafting, I'm reading. I just finished a book called The Blood Queen. And I liked the first one. I started the second one, which is called The Reluctant Queen. But I feel like in the second book, it started getting more like predictable. with the foreshadowing, like, oh, my evil mother's coming to help me. Don't do anything or accept anything from her. But I'm not going to warn the little sister enough that she shouldn't be messing with my mother. And now my mother's brainwashed the sister. Like, okay, kind of saw that with your foreshadowing. But other than that, it's a great series. Like, I want to finish it, but I may not because I have to. It's a library book, so I may have to return it before I finish it. And the library that I go to doesn't actually have the third book of the series, so if I just quit now, it's fine. I can just be happy with the first book. So I started one of the books series that I bought. I have a little spin the wheel app on my phone, and I entered all the books that I just got, including like. So if it was a series, I only put the first book in, so I because I'd read the series. And the wheel today picked the Inheritance Game. I wanted to start a different series, but gotta do what fates tell you to do. And Fates said this series, and I like it so far. It's called the Inheritance Game, and like I said, I'm not that far into it yet, but I like it so far. So since they'll probably upload this video, I'm still going to talk to you guys like you're here, even though nobody's here. What books do you guys like to read? I liked Fourth Wing, but I wasn't a big fan of Iron Flame as much. So that was a little disappointing, but I'm holding out hope on the next book that it's better than this previous than Iron Flame. Ooh, I also read after Iron Flame. I read To Kill a Shadow, and that's a good book. That's I think I started kind of getting bored at the end just because I wanted to move on to other books. And instead of just moving on, I make myself finish the book that I'm on. But other than that, it's a good book. It looks like it's going to be a series. So now we have to wait for the second book to come out. Which is a little sad because, I'm an avid, I gotta read it now kind of person, but learning patience is good too. So once I get kind of a base on this other wing, I will stop and show you guys kind of where I'm at with this. So really, I think the hardest part with like the folded wings is finding like where the veins are, or like the little bones in between the wings. I call them veins, but that's like one of the hardest things to decipher when it's a folded wing. It's like, is that just a fold, or is it actually one of those vein bones? My husband's over here too with me, and he is cutting up some minifigures right now. He usually paints right next to me, but he'd be sitting in this chair. So I haven't told very many people yet, but I guess this will be my little coming out video. I started writing my own little story. I've been posting it. I've uploaded a couple chapters. I don't know if I'm ready to like tell everybody where it's posted, but I have started posting. It's fun. I like to write a paragraph and then read it to my husband and have him like be my little editor. And it's a nice little thing we get to do together. Along with this is a hobby that we both enjoy and we do together. And it's just good quality time. Even if we don't talk very much. Because we're focusing. I think he's just being quiet right now because he doesn't want to interrupt my stream, but my stream is him too, so.
I'm focusing.
Yeah, just focusing.
I'm trying to I'm making my own little. I saw somebody else did this earlier.
Oh, cool.
I'm making little Alberts.
Alright, I'm almost done getting the paint on this how I want it for the yellow. And I'll be able to start with some other colors too. Next, on top. And then we'll move into the tail. Do a little bit with the tail. You know what's funny out here is it's actually colder in the cities than it is out in the rural areas. Whereas in like Arizona, where me and my husband lived prior to this, it was the opposite. Like it'd be hotter in the cities than it was in outside the cities. So it'd be cooler outside than inside the cities. So it's just funny to me that here it's the opposite. Okay. I think this is as good as I'm gonna get it with this brush. And that's all I need right now. Okay, so this is not finished. This is just the base, and there's gonna be more colors and whatnot, but there you go. Now we're gonna set this here. Get my brush wet again. Actually, I'm gonna clean this brush completely. So my husband was cutting out little pieces for what he's working on, and I saw these little pieces. Hold on, let's see if I can't. I saw these little pieces. They're just kind of extra plastic, but I was like, oh, I could paint them to look like little chickens. So I might have little chickens on with my dragon, just because it'd be cute. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to this. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Okay, nothing important there. Moving on. So what I'm going to do here, I still want it to be orange. Still want it to be orange, but it's going to be like yellow into orange. Because that heat starts, it's lighter where it's the hottest, so yellow to orange. That's what the video taught me. Do I want to use this one? Yeah, why not? Let's use a new brush. So now I just want to do a little bit. Maybe bring it up around the edge, kind of like this. And whoop. You good over there, baby?
Yeah. Using a paper clip to try and get these to be more stable. Like,
why not use a pair of tweezers? Use your tweezers.
No, like I'm inserting.
Oh,
Gotcha.
It.
So when they get glued together, they stick better.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I wanted this to be a black dragon, but then I was like, that feels a little easy. So I wanted to add a little bit of color here and there. So that's what I'm doing with the yellows and oranges to make it look like fire. Hey, baby, you turn on the other light when you get a chance. The one for over here. Thank you. You're so helpful. That's what I appreciate about you.
What is that? What you appreciate?
Yeah. Okay. So now got the yellow there. That needs more work, but I'm gonna move back to the face. Work on that sun. I may actually need a smaller brush. That's too small. So what I'm doing with this, okay, now that we can see better, the inside of the mouth is going to be white because from the videos I was watching, you want the white to make it look like that's where the heat is radiating from. So then we're going to go from yellows to oranges to reds to make it look like it's on fire. So. I'm actually going to move the pot over here. Uh-oh, my battery's going to die soon. And we no longer have an extension cord for overview. Is that a dog or a mouse? Or the rats?
Good dog.
Oh, good news! We had rat babies today. Pregnant mama finally popped. Oh, she was so big. Before we left. Maybe I scared her into having birth because I was picking her up. I guess stream ends when my computer dies, so if I don't say goodbye, it's because I didn't notice that my computer was dead. Or I didn't get the notice that it had like 5 minutes left of battery. I feel like this person has made that paint worse. Yes, I feel like it's way too thick. Maybe I should just get this. Honestly, at this point, I might just have to wait on the phases until we get the correct alcohol. So yesterday, that other paint took so many layers just to get a good layer of paint, and even then, it still wasn't turning the color I needed. This is not the right type of alcohol that you should be using for your minifigures, but since I'm only using cotton swabs, I'm hoping it doesn't hurt the figure. I'm honestly kind of liking how it turns out whenever I do start wiping away some of the paint with the alcohol. Looks like black shows underneath it, so I don't know, I might keep doing that.
Where the fuck did that paper clip go?
Brushing his teeth, practicing healthy dental hygiene. Ooh. rinsing it off in water now. Just used so much alcohol. Okay. Honestly, it might actually look better this way. Like I said, I'm actually starting to like this rugged look of just the paint being in the crevices. Let's see. Let's go to a Phoenix Flames. This is one of the ones I don't like because they always end up getting too much. I need to get like a back brace so I can't slouch anymore. No, I think that one's just not right. This time, I might actually just put a little dabble. So take this out. Oop. And just do one of these numbers. Okay. Oop. And then put the right mixture of paint here. We're going to create a nice like orange color. I'm gonna make sure they're not killing each other. Be back. I have to go make sure my rats are okay. Good news was they weren't killing each other, at least that I could find. Hopefully they're not murdering the babies. If not, I might just have to send my husband in there to feed some of those off. Let's see if this orange looks how I want it to now. Or at least is more orangey than the orange that I put on there. Because otherwise I gotta go back. Oh no. Which one is my orange? Did one of my oranges put away?
No.
There is. Okay. I think. So I should do instead. Skip a bunch of this. Just a little bit. That was not. See, this is why I don't pour pots. Need a good mixing brush. This one looks like it'll do fine. What you looking for?
That paper clip that went flying earlier.
Oh.
Let's see paper clip.
Gotcha. Will do. 10, 4, go 30.
I think it went, like, I thought I heard it hit the wall. So.
I dropped the.
Oh, what orange you use?
Good. To some of the paints. Kind of just mixing a bunch, trying to make a lighter orange or more neon orange. Maybe try some white. All right, well, my computer is about to die and we're going to hit an hour here in a couple minutes. So I'm going to stop the stream at about an hour. Since that seems good. That I don't have more, it's just battery, you know, the one I'm limited to. So, before I go, the orange I made. See, it's a little brighter. I feel like I need more of the neon in there. think that's pretty much as good as I'm gonna get it. So this set here was actually one of our first sets of paintbrushes. Now they're just kind of mixing brushes. Told Sal we had to keep them just because, you know, they're sentimental or whatever. I know, I've never been the sentimental type, but whatever. Ooh. Sorry, I didn't mean to be painting down there. Should be painting where you guys can see. Alrighty, let me just finish this part and show you guys before I go what I got done. Okay. So you probably won't be able to tell very much, but I put some more orange on his face. Or I'll just move my hand. Focus camera. I think that's the best your eyes are going to be able to get, but it's going from yellow to orange, and then from orange to red. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day, night, whatever time you're watching this at. And see you guys next time. Bye.
You know, this one.